Question 36 asks us to identify which two of these statements are characteristics of preference shares. What it doesn't say is that really what we're looking for is the differences between preference and ordinary shares. So the key differences really are in relation to the annual returns received. Ordinary shareholders are not automatically entitled to any dividend, whereas preference shareholders generally received a fixed rate of return on their investment. And ordinary shareholders are actually the last of all creditors to be paid out on the winding up of a company, with preference shareholders ranking slightly higher. So in terms of the characteristics we've been given here then, the first of these is that dividends are paid at the discretion of directors. That's normally a characteristic that is representative of an ordinary shareholding. Dividends are treated as a distribution of earnings and paid out of post-tax profits. Well, that is true, but that is true of all types of dividends, so not specifically relating to preference shares. On the winding up of an entity, shareholders receive a payout before other types of shareholders, and that's true. The name preference shares actually comes from the fact that they are preferential creditors. The dividend payment will be a fixed proportion of the nominal value, and again, yes, that is true. That is a typical characteristic of preference shares. Just to double check, the final option relates to the voting rights, and generally voting rights are reserved for ordinary shareholders. So the correct two answers would be the middle two as marked.